Hello friends, hope you are all fine and doing well. We are into the discussion of this book called What I Talk About When I Talk About Running by Haruki Murakami. We have started to discuss second chapter of this book and this is the second video on the second chapter. In case if you have missed any of my previous videos on this book, then I have posted the links in the description below. The name of this chapter is Tips on Becoming a Running Novelist. He wrote his first novel titled Hear the Wind Sing, and that won him New Writer's Prize. And he was soon labeled as a new and upcoming writer. He was surprised, and people who knew him were even more surprised. He wrote one more novel, Pinball 1973. So after winning 2 novels, once he was convinced that yes, he can do well as a writer with enough savings and with some planning, he took this calculated risk to close down his business so that he can focus and concentrate more on writing in order to produce something more profound, which gives him even more satisfaction. Most people were against his decision and doubted if Murakami can be a professional writer. They advised him that as he was settled, married, with good business, he should focus only on his business and family life, or find someone else who could run his business and he can continue to write. But Murakami is someone who listens to his heart. He is unique, and that is why he is so very successful. If he plans to do anything, then he does it with complete dedication and commitment. He gives everything he has. In his words, he says, I am a person who is totally committed to do whatever I do. If I fail, I will accept and will have no regrets. But if I do things half-heartedly, and then if I fail, I will always regret. Murakami came out of his comfort zone and followed his vision. He did not accept or followed the set rules and patterns of the society. He started his business when people advised him not to do that, but he did it and made it a success. Now people are advising him not to become a writer, but he followed his instinct, and that is why he is so very popular. So in order to focus on quality content, to produce something more profound, which gives him more satisfaction, and to move ahead in his writing career, he decided to close down his business. How many people in life can be so very courageous, far-sighted like Haruki Murakami? We can take so many messages from his life, like being courageous, far-sighted, breaking the comfort zone, taking calculated risk, clubbed with self-belief and commitment. Now the problem arose in his life as to how he can stay physically healthy. When he had his business, he was doing lot of physical labor. But now, as he was into a sedentary life, with 60 cigarettes a day, so he thought if he wanted to have a long life as a novelist, he must find a way to be healthy and fit. And he decided to take up running. In our life also, if we want to be successful, then health is going to be a very important element in the long run. Next, he talks about the problem with the education system, as in school and also in college. He was never interested in things he was forced to. Also, he never cared about gym classes and hated sports day because these were forced on him. In his words, he writes, I was able to do something I like to do, though when I wanted to do it at my own pace and the way I wanted to do it. I would give it everything I had. He further says, I only began to enjoy studying after I got through the educational system and became a so-called member of society. Murakami says that he was good at acquiring knowledge and skills. The art of translation he learned on his own. This shows the importance of lifelong learning and self-taught. Murakami gives a message that to force a child to do something is a pointless torture and says that the most important thing we ever learn at school is the fact that the most important things can't be learned at school. So in this video, so far we have seen 4 key messages. Number 1, be courageous, far-sighted, break the comfort zone, take calculated risk, clubbed with self-belief, dedication and commitment. Number 2, put everything you have to make your vision successful. Number 3, good health is very important for long-term success. Number 4, be a lifelong learner. So we will stop here, and in the next video, we will complete this chapter 2 and derive some more very important key messages and reflections from this book. Thank you and see you in the next video.